All right. This is another episode of Can You Connect? And this is Mr. Walk That Walk. Thank you for tuning in. And this episode is going to be the battle of the minds. But you're not going to be battling with other people. You're going to be battling with yourself, like most people do. So, this episode is going to get into, about how the brain gets things wrong. And when the brain gets things wrong, sometimes it causes problems. However, when the mind evolves, things will get a little bit better. And, your mind continues to evolve with your body. So, they say your brain is not fully developed until you're, I believe, 25. And through this evolution of thought, the brain develops space for thinking. And this could cause a problem because sometimes when there's extra space for thinking, it could evoke worrying, about the future or about dwelling about the past, which can cause physical stress, worry, anxiety, or even sickness. There is a belief system that gives an experience meaning and then spends the rest of the time gathering evidence for that meaning. And that could start as a child, a child learns something subconsciously and then add meaning to it and spends the rest of their life gathering evidence for it. So in some ways, when we talk about, how people are stuck in their ways or how people are pretty stubborn, maybe not open to other ideas or other opinions, that could be something learned. They had this belief all their life. So how can you tell me something I believe in and something I'm passionate about that I thought about all my life is maybe wrong or incorrect? That takes time, and that person has to be open to hearing a different opinion and or hearing a different fact, because it could be a fact that's incorrect. But through that learned experience of gathering that evidence, saying that it's true, this is their truth, and that's what some people walk in, even when it's not the best form. But in regard to relationships, for some people, falling in love can be a terrifying risk, if they believe people cannot be trusted. So those people may want something, but they rather isolate, you know, out of fear of letting go or trying something new, or due to a belief that just holds them back. But as we talk about through communication and honesty, a relationship can help with people who are struggling to deal with their past, you know, because sometimes the past gets in the middle of everything. That past hurt, that past trauma, that affects the current relationship. And sometimes the past it can be easy to move past from it, or sometimes it can't be moved past from until that person really takes that time out to get healing and get clarity on what they're dealing with and how they're projecting through their hurt. So that will end this episode for today. Thank you for listening. And of course, we're going to support Black businesses, Black content. This content creator I want to shout out. They are from and in Jamaica. She really promotes. Her name is Rochielin, I believe. Look, her information is gonna be in the description. Apologize if I get the name wrong. Um, but our stuff is going to be in the description, so check her out. She gives almost all information about Jamaica, the lifestyle, the people, the business. Like there's businesses that we could be a part of where we could grow our money together. We don't just have to grow our money in the US. We could connect with other people from the Caribbean or from the continent and work together and build money like that. And maybe one day I'll even collab with her. So I think that would be pretty cool. So just some ideas, of how we could help each other and promote each other. And of course, if anybody's looking for individual or couples therapy, I can do that in the state of Maryland. If somebody's interested in changing behaviors for behavior health, I could do that all throughout the US. So please just send me an email if you're interested. And that will be all for tonight. So thank you for listening, and y'all have a good rest of the night or day. And also have a good rest of the week. And stay tuned for the next episode.
Our lives filled with drama. Our homes, they feel empty. Our dreams slowly shatter, and our bodies are bruised matter. What does it take to become a legend? What can we do to teach a lesson? Is there a way for a future commitment? Oh, why do we wait to repaint the world? When the world loses color, it's our goal to paint them back. Yeah, yeah. When the world loses color, it's our goal to paint them back. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Our emotions have no home. Our feelings have grown. Our beautiful women can't see the beauty in them. Our men are not standing strong. What does it take to become a legend? What can we do to teach a lesson? Whoa, is there a way for a future commitment? Why do we wait to repaint the world? Yeah, yeah. When the world loses color, it's our goal